Hello, hello, everybody, and welcome to Pass Fail, a Zoom class, but also a game show. I want to thank you all so much for coming. I'm your professor host, Jack, and we have three new returning student contestants today. They are Cianon, they are Dylan,
Ew.
and Lohanny.
Hey!
All of which are previous alum of Pass Fail, but have returned back to us, thankfully. It's a Zoom class, but it's also a game show, and we're in the right now world, so there aren't really physical prizes that I can give out, because the show is done over Zoom, and I'm not mailing everybody a prize. So,
You can Venmo me.
I'm not doing that. The prize that our contestants are competing for is the chance to change my profile picture on all forms of social media for a week. That is Twitter, that is Instagram, that is Facebook, that is places where my friends follow me, that is places where my family follows me, parents, grandparents.
Teachers, mentors, loved ones.
Yes, all of the above. This week, if Cianon wins, my profile picture will be this. Now talk us through this one.
So I'm in school right now, attending Zoom University, like many students across the country and the world. And this right here is a lovely photograph of one of my assignments I had to do, which was an annotation of a poem for my poetry workshop class.
Nice. Cool. If Dylan wins, my profile picture will be this.
Yeah.
Just talk us through if you would like to, buddy.
That is a button of a frog on a skateboard. With some real big dick energy, being like, "Call the cops." It's supposed to say, "Call the cops. I don't give a fuck," but I think the button just didn't allow for that text to fully fit within the circular frame. It's based on an actual image of a frog that I found, but I thought that the roundness of the button would fit a social media profile much better. I always try to go in for the aesthetic design in mind.
Thanks.
I hope you enjoy it.
I appreciate you sticking to the aesthetic. And if Lohanny wins this week, my profile picture will be this.
Is that Emmy winner Dan Levy?
Exactly, it is from Schitt's Creek.
Wow.
Mandatory. Gorge. That's pretty much it.
All exciting options. This week we have 6 categories of question that we're going to be quizzing about. They are answers that rhyme, where there are going to be 2 questions, and the answers are going to rhyme with each other, and one of them is going to be about the planets. There is disease facts, but not about that one, I swear, where it's just very lighthearted disease facts that are about other ones. I could use a win.
What other ones?
We'll see. I could use a win, which is full of easy questions with easy answers that I'd save for closer to the end when you could use a win. Katy Perry songs, but not really, where all of the answers are going to be Katy Perry songs, but none of the questions are going to be. Take a Look, It's in a Book, which is just trivia about children's books. And Within 10, which is a numbers guessing round, and this week it's going to be themed around events of the 19th century. Cianon, your name comes first in the alphabet. Where do you want to start us with?
Let's go to Within 10 events of the 19th century.
Great. So this is a number guessing round. All of our contestants are going to get to guess. And as long as someone gets within 10, they get a point. All of the events this week are going to be events from the 19th century. For example, what year was Victoria crowned Queen of England beginning the Victorian era? I'll let you know. It was in the 19th century. Anybody want to take the first guess here? Cianon.
1900. Wait, no.
I will give you one more try, and I will let you know that it's the 1800s.
1812.
All right. Lohanny?
Wait, what question again?
It's on the screen. What year was Victoria crowned Queen of England beginning the Victorian era?
1902.
I will give you one more do-over with that, letting you know that the 19th century is the 1800s.
1845.
Great. Dylan?
I'm going to go with 1856.
I will give you one more do-over reminding you that... Oh, never mind.
I said
You got
18.
Got it. 1856?
Listen, I know we're on a trend here.
It was, in fact, 1837. So, Lohanny, you're going to get a point for that. What year did Thomas Edison patent his first light bulb?
1816.
1816. Dylan?
1890.
Cianon?
04.
1804?
Yeah.
All right. It was, in fact, in 1878. So no one gets a point there, but Dill, you were the closest. Just letting you know for pride.
Electricity is old.
What year did Japan first open itself up for trade with the rest of the world?
1847.
1847.
1823.
1823. Dill?
1874.
1874. I will let you know that it was 1854. So, Lo, you're going to get another point for that. Next up, what year did the Eiffel Tower open?
1804.
1804. Cianon?
1810.
1810. Dylan?
1883.
1883. It was, in fact, in 1889.
Yeah,
So, Jill, you are going to get a point for that because you were close. And what year, final question in this round, what year did Mary Shelley publish Frankenstein?
1864.
1864. Dylan?
1824.
1824. Cianon?
1870.
1870. I will let you know it was 1818.
Dang.
So, Dill, you're going to get a point there. So, at the end of that, Lohanny has 2 points, Dylan has 2 points, and Cianon does not have points, but there's a long, long game still to go. Dill, your name comes next in the alphabet. Where do you want to go?
Sweet. Let's go with answers that rhyme planets.
Great. So I'm going to ask you 2 questions. The answers are going to rhyme with each other. The first one is going to be a planet. For example, named for the Roman goddess of love, which is the second planet from the sun? And in the animal kingdom, which is the rank above species? Cianon?
Venus?
One more time?
Venus?
Right, and then the second bit?
And the animal kingdom, which is the rank above species. Oh god, I don't remember.
I will let everyone know that you are right with Venus.
Okay, I'm gonna guess Animilium.
No, Animilium does not rhyme with Venus. Dill?
Venus genus?
It is, in fact, Venus genus. So, Dill, you're going to get a point there. The inhabitant of which planet invented measurement? And what is a word for measuring around something? Cianon?
Circumference?
And a planet that rhymes with that?
Oh, circumference. It's not a planet that rhymes with circumference.
Oh, I know. Uranus. Never mind. Never mind.
Are we saying that Uranus rhymes with circumference, or that the inhabitants of Uranus invented measurement?
Oh, no. I was thinking circumference. But never even...
Oh.
Dylan? Yeah, the first one is Earth. Yes, it is, in fact, Earth girth. Earth girth.
I hate that.
Technically, girth is thickness and not area.
No, I Googled it, and it said around. That's what the... I Googled it. I did, because I wanted to make sure I was right about this. Which is known as the Red Planet, and which film featured stand-up comedians Cheech Marin, George Carlin, and Larry the Cable Guy? Dylan?
Mars Cars?
It is, in fact, Mars Cars. All of those actors were in Pixar's Cars. I just called
George Carlin is in Cars?
He's the hippie bus.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I know. That's why he's not in the other movies, because he died.
Yeah, wow.
Which planet's discovery is still a scientific controversy, and what did the dish run away with? Dylan?
Pluto and That loot, though?
It is not Pluto, that loot, though.
I
I'm... Any guesses?
I'll guess.
Yes, Cianon.
The dish ran away with the spoon. And I'm gonna say moon because it rhymes.
It is not Moon the Spoon. But I will say that the last half was right. It was Neptune Spoon. Neptune. Because a bunch of different people discovered it in different times, and no one's sure who was the first to discover
a
it.
different kind of planetary controversy.
I know. Which planet has 7 large rings, and who's Arthur's teacher on the show Arthur?
Ooh, it's hard.
Yes, Dylan?
Saturn Ratburn.
It is in fact Saturn Ratburn, which I'm saying rhymes. I'm saying
Dude,
that
that
rhymes.
rhymes.
I'm saying it rhymes.
Saturn Ratburn.
Lohanny, your name comes next in the alphabet. Where do you want to go?
Let's do Katy Perry songs, but not really.
Great. So all of these answers are going to be Katy Perry songs, but none of the questions are going to be. For example, what are the 2 settings on most sinks? Yes, Cianon.
Hot and then cold.
It is hot and cold. Next question. How do some English celebrate the anniversary of the failed 1605 gunpowder plot? Yes, Dylan.
Firework.
It is in fact firework.
Just the one.
Just one firework.
Just a single one.
In the Book of Revelations, what does famine ride? Yes, Dylan.
It's a dark horse.
It is in fact a dark horse.
Damie's good.
Which video game is said to be the cause of the 1983 video game crash? Yes, Dill?
It's E.T.
It is in fact E.T.
I don't know Katy Perry songs. I just know the answer.
I love that this is just separately, just scratching your little trivia itch. In The Wizard of Oz, what couldn't the Cowardly Lion do? Yeah, Dill?
Roar?
It is in fact roar.
You say scream.
He could not roar. All right. So at the end of that, Dylan has 10 points, Lohanny has 2 points, and Cianon has 1 point. Cianon, you can pick the next category.
Take a look. It's in a book.
Great. So all of these are going to be trivia questions about kids' books. For example, what did Maurice Sendak originally intend to make a book about before he changed his mind and created Where the Wild Things Are? I will put a pause on Dylan answering if anyone wants to take a guess first.
Oh, Where the People Are?
It is not Where the People Are. Cianon?
Hamsters are.
Hamsters?
Yep.
It is not hamsters. Good guess, though. That's fun. Dill?
He could not draw horses.
It's true.
So
He was going to make Where the
It was-
Wild Horses Are, but he could not draw horses. My favorite Maurice Sendak story, apparently a child once wrote him a letter saying how much he liked his book, and Maurice Sendak sent a drawing back to the child, and then he got a letter back from the mother saying the child was so excited about the drawing that he crumpled it up and ate it. And Maurice Sendak says that's the highest praise he ever received. What's the name of the book that George W. Bush was reading to second graders when he was informed of the 9/11 attacks?
Oh, The Cat in the Hat.
It is not The Cat in the Hat. I'm going to be impressed if anyone knows this one. It's not a big kid's book. Cianon?
Thing with a duck.
It's not a duck. It is an animal, but aren't all kids' books at the end of the day. Dill?
I was getting a Good Night Moon. Tragically,
No, it is not Goodnight Moon, tragically. It is, in fact, a little-known title called The Pet Goat. Just an interesting... I was curious the other day. In the world of the story, how long is Goodnight Moon?
10
pages.
And in the story, like how much real-life time from the start of the story to the end of the story?
10 minutes.
It is not 10 minutes. Cianon? One more time.
Day.
It is not a day. Dill?
I'm gonna go with 1 second.
It is not 1
The
second.
blink of an eye.
1 week.
It is not 1 week. If you follow the clock on the back of the wall, the story takes place in exactly an hour.
Oh, dang it.
Over 1 whole hour. Could you imagine if it was a week of that parent trying to put the child to bed, and the child had to spend an entire week saying goodnight to things? Is that what happens in Goodnight Moon? It's been forever. Which children's book was briefly banned in the state of Texas when its author shares a name with a Marxist philosopher? Yes, Dylan?
The Very Hungry Caterpillar?
It is not The Very Hungry Caterpillar.
You know, because he just keeps eating.
It's true. It is also weird that the author of The Very Hungry Caterpillar coincidentally is named Karl Marx.
Oh, right. It's absolutely true.
It is the author of Brown Bear, What Do You See? I believe off the top, no, I was about to say his name's Eric Blair, but that's George Orwell. But he shares a name with a Marxist philosopher, and the schools were like, oh, this book's about communism, and it's not. It's Brown Bear, What Do You See?
Wait, didn't Eric Carle also do Brown Bear, What Do You See?
Wow, this is the book that got banned.
I'm
just sharing a fact. Now, within 10, how many unique words are featured in The Cat in the Hat?
13.
Okay, 13. Cianon?
55.
55. Dylan?
61.
61. It is, in fact, a little bit higher. 236 unique words total.
There are 236 words in Cat in the Hat?
Yeah, but that includes the and in. And Seuss challenged himself to write a book with fewer than 250 words, and that's what he came up with. So, at the end of that, there are still some scores. Lohanny, do you want to pick the next category?
Yes. Let's do disease facts, but not that one, I swear.
Great. So these are going to be some questions about diseases, and they're not about that one. It's a lot. It's not that. So
what one?
What? I'm not saying it. What disease did the Italians call the French disease? The French call the Italian disease. The Dutch call the Spanish disease. The Russians call the Polish disease, and the Turks call the Christian disease.
Man, those Turks. Taking their digs.
Cianon? That almost looks like a hand
word,
raise.
but then it just flew out of my head.
Oh. That isn't... Oh. That is, in fact, Dylan.
I'm just gonna go with the plague. I'm just flat out there.
It is not the plague. That is, in fact, what all of those countries called syphilis.
Oh.
They all wanted to say it was coming from other countries. Which disease became trendy in Victorian England, leading to fashion attempting to replicate its effects?
The flu.
It is not the flu.
The Spanish flu.
It is not the Spanish flu. Cianon. One more time.
Common cold.
It is not the common cold. Dylan?
Dysentery.
Could you imagine if clothing was trying to replicate having dysentery? No, it was in fact tuberculosis.
That was my second guess.
Tuberculosis chic was an actual term that they used in Victorian times to describe clothing that made you look like you had TB.
Also known as consumption. And boy, were they consuming it up.
Rats.
Besides humans, what animal can catch leprosy? Lohanny?
Rats.
It is not rats. It's a weird one.
Bunny rabbits.
It is not bunny rabbits. Weirder animal than that.
Oh. Frogs.
Weirder than that. Cianon?
Pigs.
Pigs, you say?
Yeah.
It is not pigs.
Cows.
It is not cows. Weirder than cows.
Chickens.
I'm going to jump ahead. It is, in fact, armadillos.
Oh my god, I would have never guessed
I think
that.
we would have gone through the animal kingdom if we let you just guess one animal at a time, as tempting as it is. Now, within 10, how many nanometers across is the smallest virus? Very, very small, this virus. Any guess? Cianon.
0.0003.
Oh, God, wait. I can't... Sorry, I'm gonna just say that's 30 nanometers. Because I think that's how that goes, and that's the conversion I'm doing in my head. Dill?
6.
6. Lohanny?
2.
It is, in fact, 20. So,
Oh.
Cianon, you're going to get the point there. Now, besides smallpox, what other disease has been completely eradicated? Yes, Dylan?
Malaria?
Not yet, but almost.
We're so
Cianon.
close there.
Cianon? One more time?
Polio?
It is not polio. There are still...
Blue.
It is not the flu. It's not a well-known one. It is, in fact, Rinderpest.
Huh.
Rinderpest.
I'm sorry, what?
Rinderpest.
Is that a town in Lord of the Rings?
I googled diseases that were gone, thinking I would just get a good trivia question about smallpox, and it turns out it's
Rinderpest.
more complicated. So we're gonna go to our final category here. I could use a win. All of these are gonna be real easy questions, and I'm not gonna let Dylan answer them.
What?
For example, which planet is named after the Roman god Mars? Cianon. It is, in fact... Sorry, what'd you say?
Mercury?
It is not... Mercury is not named after the... Venus
Wait.
is not named after the Roman god Mars.
Am I not allowed? What?
Okay, can I let Dill say this one?
Yeah.
Because I think he's going to explode. Dill, which planet's named after the Roman god Mars?
Is it not Mars?
It is, in fact, Mars is named after the Roman god Mars. I'm telling you, easy questions here. No thinking too hard. How many sins are included in the 7 deadly sins?
7.
Good, Lo. You get a point there. 7 deadly sins. Which movie stars Tom Hanks as the titular Forrest Gump?
Forrest Gump.
It is, in fact, Forrest Gump. I am going to ask you to just start raising your hand for these.
Oh, okay.
Forrest Gump. Spelled dog. Lohanny?
D-O-G.
You do good. Point there. You did spell dog. And finally, name a song. Yes, Cianon.
Love song.
Correct. That is a song. So
Correct.
at the end of that, Cianon has 3 points, Lohanny has 5 points, and Dylan has 11 points. It is a large lead, but not uncatchable, as we go into our final round of round. The final question this week, all of our contestants are going to get out a sheet of paper and a pen, and they're going to have 60 seconds to write down as many correct answers to the following prompt as they can think of. This week it's going to be, name as many winners of the Grammy Award for Best New Artist as you can. You have 60 seconds, and your time starts now. Seconds, friends. Hands up, eyes up, pencils up. We're done with that part of the show now. Please stop alarm. The alarm's going off. So, Cianon, how many did you get?
I got 6.
Great. Lohanny, how many did you get?
7.
7. Dill, how many did you get?
10.
All right, let's see. Cianon, who do you got?
Missy Elliott.
No.
Tyler the Creator.
No.
Chance the Rapper.
Yes.
Billie Eilish.
Yes.
Ariana Grande.
No.
Ed Sheeran.
No, interestingly. Lohanny?
Okay, oh god. I have Billie Eilish.
Yep.
Kanye West.
No, he lost to Maroon 5.
Oh, damn.
To
Taylor
Maroon-
Swift.
I shouldn't have said that out loud. That's the right answer.
Taylor
No,
Swift.
Taylor Swift did not win.
Oh, Katy Perry.
No.
Selena Gomez.
Nope.
Tori Kelly.
Nope.
Well, this is probably not it, but Dixie D'Amelio, even though, nah.
No. Dill, who do you got?
I too had Billie Eilish.
Great.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Nope.
Christina Perry.
Nope.
Casey Musgraves.
Nope.
Oh wow. Sting.
No.
Jason Mraz.
Nope.
The Weeknd.
Nope.
Kendrick Lamar.
No.
The Beatles.
Yes.
ABBA.
No.
Dang.
Some ones that you missed that you may be familiar with include Adele, Amy Winehouse, Carly Simon, Carrie Underwood, Crosby, Stills and Nash, Fun, Evanescence, John Legend, Lauryn Hill, Macklemore, who beat out Kendrick Lamar, Maroon 5 beating out Kanye West, Meghan Trainor, Sam Smith, Sheryl Crow, Tom Jones, and Zach Brown.
Fun really has an Emmy for Best New Artist.
No, but they do have a Grammy for Best New Artist.
Or Grammy, right? True.
So at the end of that, Cianon.
That worked out great.
Cianon's got 5 points. Lohanny has 6 points, and Dylan wins this episode with 13 whole points. Congratulations to Dylan. Thank you to all of our competitors for competing. Thank you, the audience, so much for watching. We'll be doing this again next Tuesday with our panel of Akash, Christina, and Jack Harding. So I will see you then. Bye.